Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guests, Sam Wills, a.k.a. Tapeface, and Colin Cloud, everybody. Hello. So, gents, you're not the run-of-the-mill... I'm sure this is how every article and review starts with you about you. You're not the run-of-the-mill comedians. So could you describe what you guys do to the audience that's looking at you like you just escaped from some sort of shopping mall jail? Yeah. Shopping center. Fuck off, Britain. Now.
So my stuff, I've been described as the closest thing to a real-life Sherlock Holmes, and basically deduce things about the audience for an hour. In its simplest form.
And I put gaffer tape on my mouth and played like a child.
I would love to see you guys do a show together as Colin is just going through the psychological trauma that led you to put the tape on your face.
Well, you can do that by seeing Terry Alderton.
Zing. And when you say real-life Sherlock Holmes...
Well, my background, I actually went to I'd read the books as a kid when I was 8 and became fascinated.
Did you really?
Yeah, genuinely.
They are as dry as a cracker that's been left in a desert.
I really like. But
I'm not here to judge your opinion. I'm just saying.
I feel like you are.
Well, you're wrong and I'm right, but that's fine.
But yeah, I went to university quite young to study forensic investigation. Realized comedians are
Whoa! What do you mean quite young?
I got accepted at 15, started at 16. Sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you? You should be the president of Britain.
I'm happy.
Yeah, please, sir. It's not even a job that exists, but thank you.
I was homeschooled and I make oven gloves sing.
I don't know how you won that argument, but you did.
Thank you.
So you said forensic investigation.
I did.
All right. Well, what can you deduce about me?
Plenty. Terrifying. Done. Move on.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nailed it. Yes. That's the thing. You probably shouldn't insult someone's favorite book when they immediately then prove they're way smarter than anyone you've ever met before. The thing you loved as a child is shit. I will destroy you. And so, Colin, what do you think of the Benedict Cumberbatch version of the Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, well, I'm a massive Mark Gatiss fan, so I love League of Gentlemen, and I love his writing. So, yeah, I am a massive fan of the series. I also did a thing with them, so I need to kind of say that now that I'm attached with the BBC. So, yeah, I love it. It's the best.
Fantastic. And favorite thing you've seen at the Fringe so far is?
This band's show, genuinely. So, yeah.
What a conversational transition I was hoping for.
There you go. Mind reader.
Round one.
Yeah. If you're watching at home, James Randi, and I know you are, that's $1 million to Mr. Colin Cloud. That joke, there's a man named James Randi. He has a fund that if you can prove that psychics and telepathy is real, he will give you $1 million. I'll explain the jokes as we go along, and as you can see, hasn't slowed me down. Now.
My gloves sing. I'm like Ralph Wiggum.
Yeah. So Sam, you are also known as Tapeface. You know that when I told people you were on the show today, everyone... Well, he's not going to talk.
Yeah, there's that.
Do people just assume that you have the tape on all the time?
All the time. I get messages from people saying, so how do you eat? That's my favourite one. When people say, how do you eat? I just go, well, I'm blocking you. Off you go. You're an idiot. Yeah,
you're joking.
No, people are that stupid.
Do they assume that...
Stop sending me these messages about me eating. I eat like a human.
The oven mitts made it a bit problematic, but he still... Oh, when he makes an oven mitt joke, it's hilarious.
I don't know how Colin won that argument, but I feel like
he really did.
I'm having that also.
Yeah. It's ironic. He's the Sherlock Holmes fan, and yet to me, he feels like Moriarty. Again, a joke. I don't know how to play to you people.
It's a very panto response as well.
Yeah, really.
Incredible.
Yeah, I feel like we were about to pop off to an opium den. Sherlock Holmes obviously did.
These are very niche jokes today, John. Jesus.
Colin, you guys are playing an 800-seater. I'm playing a 50-seater, and there are reasons for all of those things.
Noted.
Yes. I'm going to go with a producer question for each of you.
Here we go.
Let's see how these go. Sam,
Yeah.
how does your skin cope with all that tape? Very original, guys.
Thanks for that. That's actually the second most popular question I get asked.
What's the first one?
How do you eat?
That is
Then
question
it's
2,
actually
by the way.
Followed up, sorry, by does it hurt when the tape comes off? What happens is if I do too many shows, I do end up with a red square around my face because I legitimately do take off the oils. So whenever I'm doing a show, I shave every day. Then I put the tape on, I peel it off a few times to take off the oils, so that way the skin will stick to the tape. It's a certain type of tape I use called Nashua 357. It's one brand that's really solid. The glue is phenomenal on it, and it will stay for up to 2 hours on my face. And then when I do lots of shows running around Edinburgh, I take it off all the time, on and off. So I end up with a big red square of raw skin. And so what I use is Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. Thank you very much. And that pretty much builds everything, and the next day I'm ready to go.
It really takes the cool mystique out of showbiz.
Yeah.
Just knowing a
Me
man.
lathered up
Yeah.
in a bed going, it hurts so much. Oh, but it's not that bad, really. It's fine.
You look beautiful up close. It's really nice. Yes.
Thank you, Colin.
I have to say, I am jealous of both of your fashion choices. I could not wear any of this. Like, both of you are pulling it off and look cool and dapper. I wear any of this, I just look like an absolute D-bag.
But think of the number of big issues you could sell.
Hey, I'm a terrible street salesman whatsoever, because I get very angry when people, like, when I flyered for one show one year in 2014, and within 5 minutes I was literally walking up to people and going, take it. So, Colin, do you ever find people you meet are cagey? What? Who wrote this? Do you ever find people you meet are cagey about talking to you in case you deduce their darkest secrets? A comma would have been appreciated.
Do you know, genuinely, yes, is the truth at the moment. I think with things going on, people seeing videos of me, when people approach me, they tend to assume that I just know everything about them. And
what's the weirdest thing someone's asked you? Like, do you know my PIN code or something like that?
yeah, I mean, people usually like, can you know, what's... Oh, there was a guy the other night. He was with his girlfriend, and he basically insinuated that there was another girl he was chatting to behind her back, and when can you guess her name? And the girlfriend that he was with looked angry, for lack of a better word, but I got the name and gave it to his girlfriend, so secret win for her.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see Colin guess more ladies' names, and
men, I'll do both.
Yeah, men.
It's cold enough.
That tape's going right back on. Ladies and gentlemen, for fuck's sake, Sam! Try to get to the next segment.
I was homeschooled.
This is why he wears the tape. Now we know, right? That's it. He needs the tape.
Ask me how I eat again.
So, Sam, how do you eat again? I'll tell
annoying?
you where you guys will be eating. It'll be right before Colin Cloud's show called Dare at the Pleasant Strand at 8 p.m. Boom! Segued! Now, if you'd also like to see Tape Face, it's at the Pleasant Strand at 9:40. You can see both of those shows back to back. And it'll be nice because you'll be walking my show. And here's the thing I'm going to tell you about your audience, Colin. They always really enjoy it because they always stop right in front of my space and go, that was fucking great, right when my show starts. Giving the whole thing a nice air of tension. They're like, what did they see? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our final act of the show. Before we get to them, please a round of applause for Sam and for Colin for being fantastic.